I was first introduced to this parent leader a year ago when we worked together on Measure S for the city of Oakland. There were a lot of reasons to think that Measure S might fail, including the fact that one of the most powerful newspapers in the United States, the Washington Post, came out against it twice. But Measure S passed thanks to the hard work and dedication of volunteers like Katya and her husband Santiago, and now thanks to their effort, every single parent in Oakland will be given the right to vote in school board elections, regardless of their immigration status. One of the fondest memories of Katya was the day we went canvassing in a mostly English-speaking, affluent community. Many of our group were nervous about canvassing alone because they didn't speak English and stayed with me working the side of the street with odd numbers on the houses. But Katya said that she'd go across the street and work the even numbers to double our impact. At the end of each block, we would check in and she would report how many yeses and strong supporters she was getting. She was certainly doing better than me. She was persuasive, bold, and effective. It would be 2 hours of canvassing before I realized that Katya doesn't speak English. In spite of that, she was connecting with voters effectively, exemplifying what it means to be courageous and persistent when you're fighting for an issue that matters. So much of Katya's passion and values reminds me of Rachel. While these women came from different backgrounds, culture, language, they share so much in common. Neither Rachel or Katya came from wealth, privilege, or comfort. But having less than some, they have given so much more of themselves than most. Like Rachel, Katya fights for educational justice for her child. And also like Rachel, she fights not just for her child, but for her people, her community, and for the children of others. Both embody the number one principle of organizing, that the way to make change happen is to fight not just for yourself, but for each other, because in doing so, we are all stronger. I am honored to be presenting this award to Katya. She represents the best of us, and she is so deserving of this recognition. Congratulations, Katya.
Hola, buenas tardes. Es un privilegio poder recibir este premio como resultado del esfuerzo, dedicación y empeño en la lucha por estudiantes de Oakland. Yo lucho por la realidad que merece cada uno de ellos.
Hello, good afternoon. It is a privilege to be able to receive this award as a result of the effort, dedication, and determination in the fight for Oakland students. I fight for the reality that each one of them deserves.
Para mí es muy importante poder dejar una herencia a mis hijos, pero es mucho mejor poder dejar un legado. Y no veo mejor manera de hacerlo que siendo un ejemplo para ellos. Mi sueño es que mis hijos, Camila y Cristian, vean que yo levanto mi voz exigiendo lo que cada estudiante de Oakland merece. Yo quiero que mis hijos tengan empatía y nunca dejen de luchar por ellos y los demás.
For me, it is very important to be able to leave an inheritance to my children, but it is better to be able to leave a legacy, and I see no better way to do it than by being an example to them. My dream is that my children, Camila and Christian, see that I raise my voice demanding what every Oakland student deserves. I want my children to have empathy and never stop fighting for them and others who may not have a voice.
En los 2 años que llevo siendo líder con FIA, yo he participado en 4 institutos de liderazgo. En 2 de ellos, yo he sido una facilitadora y he dirigido las conversaciones en grupos pequeños. En las 2 escuelas de mis hijos, yo me he reunido con los directores y les he compartido la estadística de sus escuelas. También, a través de este tiempo, he invitado a unos 10 padres a que se unan a FIA y participen en los institutos. FIA ha tenido más o menos 15 reuniones de investigación y yo he asistido a todos. Siempre estoy aprendiendo algo nuevo. Yo siempre he sido una líder. FIA me ha dado herramientas y he podido impactar a más personas con mi poder de madre líder.
In the 2 years that I have been a parent leader with FIA, I have participated in 4 leadership institutes. In 2 of them, I have been a facilitator and have led the conversations in the small groups. In both of my children's schools, district and charter, I have met with their principals and I've shared their school data. During this time in FIA, I have invited around 10 parents to join FIA and participate in the institutes. I have also participated in the past 20 research action meetings that FIA has had. I'm always learning. I have always been a leader. FIA has given me new tools and I have been able to impact more people with my parent power.
Mi meta como madre líder este año es seguir empoderando más familias y motivarlas a que participen en la mejoría de la educación de todo Oakland. Esto lo voy a hacer a través de ser voluntaria en las escuelas de mis hijos. También seguiré participando en los institutos de FIA y aceptando los retos que me propongan.
My goal as parent leader this year is to continue to empower more families and encourage them to participate in improving education throughout Oakland. I'm going to do this by continuing to volunteer at my children's schools. I will also continue to participate in the institutes and accept the challenges that FIA proposes to us.